So here's the latest on what's going on with Stormy Daniels. Stormy Daniels has filed a lawsuit against President Trump for defamation. Stormy Daniels filed the complaint in federal court in New York on Monday. At issue is a tweet Trump made in which he dismissed a composite sketch that Daniels says depicted a man who threatened her in 2011 to stay quiet about her alleged sexual encounter with Trump. Do we have that tweet? So this is the tweet in question. It says a sketch years later about a non-existent man, a total con job, playing the fake news media for fools, parentheses, but they know it. So here's a little bit more about that filing. The filing says the tweet was false and defamatory, arguing that Trump was speaking about Daniels and that he knew that his false, disparaging statement would be read by people around the world, as well as widely reported. It also says Daniels has been exposed to death threats and other threats of physical violence. And just a little bit of an update on where we are with Stormy Daniels and her lawsuits against the president. The lawsuit is the latest legal move from Daniels, who already is suing to be released from a non-disclosure deal she agreed to days before the 2016 election in exchange for $130,000. The payment was made by the president's personal lawyer, Michael Cohen. Basically, the legal team, Stephanie Clifford, that is her legal name. Her attorney said, "We intend on teaching Mr. Trump that you simply cannot make things up about someone and disseminate them without serious consequences." So my question for the panel is this the legal action that will set that precedent? Is this going to work effectively?
I don't know, but I hope that more sex scandals means that Trump has less time to govern. That's like what I sincerely hope. If he's embroiled in these sex scandals and he's only tweeting about those things, then hopefully he just turns his eye away from governing. I also wonder if Kylie Jenner was a little prescient and naming her daughter Stormy could be the one who brings down this administration.
Wouldn't that be some foresight?
You know what, this stuff is surreal to me. We're having a conversation about a porn star and the president of the free world having an affair. This is a conversation that we're having, and the hypocrisy that I have seen in America is just so disgusting to me, because Bill Clinton, they drug him. And this, I mean, every day it gets saucier and saucier like a soap opera, and we're still here. I'm just waiting on the day that America collectively wakes up and makes a decision that this is just not good enough for this country. Like that's just where I am. It's just ridiculous. Also, the guy in the picture looks like Jax from Sons of Anarchy.
Oh yeah, like
the sketch, or Brad Pitt.
Oh yeah.
But I'm just like, I can't believe we're even having this.
Do you think his base cares about this?
Oh, of course not. They are obsessed with their confirmation bias. Yeah. They're only looking for things that support their worldview. Yeah. And so I don't know what the last nail, I'm sorry, as I said, I'm really bad with American proverbs, but the last nail in the coffin is for his supporters. I know there were some things, especially for women, that inspired them to detract from the movement. But I'm also looking forward to seeing what that red line is for folks, because not only did they drag Bill Clinton, imagine if Obama did this. Girl. It'd be his mortal sin.
Yeah, that's a really interesting point, just sort of the what ifs in this situation and how we would have held Obama accountable and how the media would have responded to that. Because I kind of feel like this story with Stormy Daniels was a real hot topic at first, and now it's sort of lost its legs, and it doesn't really seem like people care. And I think that's in part because the right doesn't really want it to be a big issue, and and to an extent, a lot of people are like, it's his personal life, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. But we're talking about defamation, and that's serious. And I think that it is an interesting move that her legal team is trying to see if they can pull off. And I think that there's a case there for sure.
And credibility, even though we had this conversation the last time, and Hannah was like, well, I think you should be able to do whatever you want to do if you're an adult. I don't judge people and their morality or whatever. But this is an issue of credibility. Somebody who lies and is dishonest.
That's perjury.
And it's perjury. If you want to go legally, it's perjury. And then, and because they are always preaching morality, it's like, it's the same thing. It's this double standard.
Yeah, conservative family values.
Yeah.
And it is sort of this double standard.
2 easy ways to follow the Young Turks. One is hit the subscribe button down below. Then you're a TYT subscriber. And second is ring the bell. And when you do that on YouTube, you're notified of our videos.